times have you been married, Mrs. Shepherd?
6.
6 times.
Meet the wedding ringer.
I said, I sold my house for you. I trusted you. Boom, she was gone.
Are you remarried?
Yes.
And the surprise ending you won't see coming. Next Judge Judy.
Judge Judy, Monday at 4 on KIMA.
Thanks for checking back with CNN Headline News. I'm Linda Stouffer.
And I'm Chuck Roberts. Let's start off with a quick rundown of the top stories today. Los Angeles Lakers star Kobe Bryant is attending a preliminary hearing in Colorado today. Defense attorneys trying to convince a judge to enter the sexual history of their client's accuser as evidence. Tomorrow, Bryant will face her for the first time since she claimed he sexually assaulted her.
Secretary of State Colin Powell says Haitian President Jean-Bertrand Aristide was not kidnapped or forced out by the U.S. 2 members of Congress say Aristide phoned them and claimed U.S. troops made them leave Haiti. But the Bush administration claims Aristide resigned yesterday morning and flew to the Central African Republic.
And the Democratic presidential candidates are doing some last-minute campaigning in advance of Super Tuesday's primaries. 10 states are holding contests tomorrow. Senators Kerry and Edwards are campaigning in Ohio and Georgia today. Polls show Kerry is leading in most of the Super Tuesday states. Prosecutors began closing arguments today in the Martha Stewart trial. They say Stewart and her former broker, Peter Bukanovic, lied when they claimed they had a prearranged agreement to sell Implone stock if it reached $60 a share. And they say the testimony of Douglas Fanuel proves it. Fanuel testified he told Stewart at Bukanovic's behest that Implone's founder Sam Waxel was planning to sell all his shares. Stewart faces charges including conspiracy and obstruction of justice, although a judge last week threw out a more serious charge of securities fraud against her.
Jury selection in the state court trial of Terry Nichols is underway in McAlester, Oklahoma. He's facing 161 charges of first-degree murder in connection with the 1995 Oklahoma City bombing. Nichols is serving a life sentence for the deaths of 8 federal officers in the bombing. Prosecutors in this trial are seeking the death penalty. They say Nichols conspired with Timothy McVeigh to blow up the A.P. Murrah Federal Building. McVeigh was executed in 2001.
A bond hearing for a man charged in a gruesome hit-and-run has been pushed back to tomorrow. Authorities say 25-year-old Joshua Galdino hit a man along Interstate 95 in Virginia yesterday and dragged him 8.5 miles before calling police. He's been charged with manslaughter, driving while intoxicated, and felony hit-and-run. Galdino says he's devastated. He says he didn't realize he hit anybody, and it was an accident in the purest sense of the word, a direct quote.
Investigators in Mississippi have made what they call a profound breakthrough in the search for a missing family. It involves the location of the bodies. That's according to a spokesman for the Mississippi Department of Public Safety. The suspect, Ernest Lee Hargan, was to appear in court this morning to face new felony charges, but the hearing has been delayed until this afternoon. Hargan is being held on unrelated drug and gun charges. Now, his cousin, Michael Hargan, disappeared with his wife and 4-year-old son more than 2 weeks ago. A law enforcement official tells CNN an inheritance dispute between the cousins could have been a motive. A U.S.-based cancer specialist says teens and young adults have become, quote, the orphans of the cancer world. He says the survival rate among that group has been surpassed by that of younger and older people. He cites several reasons, including insurance problems or no insurance, and doctors being untrained to pick up on a diagnosis. But he says one of the most significant problems is a lack of teens and young adults participating in clinical trials.
The ski resort town of Killington, Vermont may soon become Killington, New Hampshire. Tomorrow, residents will vote on whether to secede and join the state next door. They say they're tired of sending millions of dollars in state taxes to the capital and getting little in return. But even if voters agree, it's not a done deal. They still have to sell the idea to New Hampshire and Vermont officials. Kind of a long shot, I think.
That could be difficult. Mel Gibson took a huge gamble on that latest movie. Now it's time to find out if his risk has paid off.
We'll tell you how The Passion of the Christ fared on its opening weekend. That's ahead on Headline News.
Introducing Subway Fresh Salads, made fresh in front of you, piled high with your favorite toppings. Try our Atkins-friendly grilled chicken and baby spinach salad, tender baby spinach sliced chicken and Atkins sweet as honey mustard dressing. Or our Atkins-friendly classic club salad, tasty meats and cheeses covered in creamy ranch dressing. Or our zesty Mediterranean chicken salad, sprinkled with crumbled feta cheese. Every bite more succulent than the next. When it comes to fresh, who better than Subway?
Subway. Eat fresh.
Let's focus on an important topic. Healthcare coverage. Are you happy with your plan? Do you even have one? You may be healthy right now, but things can change in a flash. And you need to protect yourself and your family. That's why you should contact LifeWise Health Plan of Washington today for a free information packet. LifeWise offers high-quality, affordable coverage. It's for people who are rethinking their current health plan. Families on a budget, college students and recent graduates, or self-employed people, like me. With LifeWise, you get a statewide network of more than 16,000 doctors and providers. No referrals to see a specialist, a 12-month rate guarantee, major medical and hospitalization, on-the-job injury coverage, worldwide emergency coverage, and more. So call now and get the whole picture.
Contact your broker or call now for a free information packet and learn about affordable, high-quality LifeWise of Washington health plans.
I used to dream about owning my own home.
My dream was to build a ranch for my horse boarding business.
My wife and I dream about a cabin for our retirement years.
As a single person, I wasn't taken seriously until I went to Tyler Realty.
My agent at Tyler Realty listens to my needs.
We love our cabin.
Meet the dream catcher, Ellie Tyler, and her staff. They are working to make your dream a reality.
Opening weekend, it was great for Mel Gibson's new movie. The Passion of the Christ came in first at the box office, easily beating out the competition. The film was #1 at the box office by a huge margin. From Friday to Sunday, it earned $76.2 million. That is the 7th best three-day opening ever. Now, the second-place film, 50 First Dates, took in just $12.6 million. The movie Twisted opened in third. Confessions of a Teenage Drama Queen and Dirty Dancing Havana Nights round out the top 5.
Some prestigious and dubious movie honors were also handed out over the weekend. First, the dubious. The first place prize for film Flops went to the Bennifer Bomb Gigli. The movie cleaned up at Saturday's Golden Raspberry Awards, better known as the Razzies. Gigli won 6 trophies at the annual Dishonorable Mention Awards. Only Showgirls and Battlefield Earth have won more Razzies. Other dishonored films for 2003 include Spy Kids 3D, the Charlie's Angels sequel, and The Cat in the Hat. Now, from the worst to the best, the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences doled out its Oscars for the 76th time last night, and it seems like voters sure like to visit Middle-earth. Darren Kagan has a wrap.
The movie industry's biggest night, the spectacle, the Hollywood royalty, and a night when the king was finally crowned.
It's a clean sweep. The Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King.
The Return of the King, the final chapter of the monumental trilogy, ran rings around the competition, going 11 for 11 at the Oscars.
Oh, this is just unbelievable, and I'm so honored, touched, and relieved that the Academy and the members of the Academy that have supported us have seen past the trolls and the wizards and the hobbits and are recognizing fantasy this year.
The ring sweep tied an Academy record for most trophies and gave Peter Jackson his first Oscar for directing.
You're giving us an incredibly overwhelming night.
The Best Picture winner was no surprise, and for many, neither was Best Actress.
Charlize Theron.
This has been such an incredible year.
Another favorite going in, Cold Mountain Supporting Actress nominee Renee Zellweger had walked the red carpet twice before. The third time was a charm.
I am overwhelmed. I am overwhelmed. Thank you.
Many called Mystic River's Tim Robbins the man to beat for Best Supporting Actor. That was true, and no one did. Triple nominee Sofia Coppola added to her family's history of Oscar winners by taking what many said was her best chance at gold, the Original Screenplay Award for Lost in Translation.
I was so happy to look over and see my parents. Oh, it's a big honor. I never thought my dad would be watching me get one.
Oscar did offer one surprise, a standing ovation for a Hollywood outsider, and now Oscar winner Sean Penn of Mystic River.
I did arguably feel that I was there to debunk the notion that it was a popularity contest.
So with all of the Oscar gold passed out, the one question that remains, did the Academy do the right thing in moving the Oscars up by almost a month? The thought was to make the awards more special. Some might say it made them too predictable. Others in this town believe they should move it up by even 2 more weeks. In Hollywood, Darren Kagan, CNN.
How much did you watch?
I actually watched it all.
Did you?
I stayed till the very,
Every
very
minute?
end. But I like
fun.
watching them all come in at the beginning. How about you?
Yeah, and I like the ending thing, too. Everybody on stage is great.
Aristide's out in Haiti. We'll give you the latest. I'm Linda Stouffer.
I'm Chuck Roberts. This is CNN Headlines.
Introducing Subway fresh salads, made fresh in front of you, piled high with your favorite toppings. Try our Atkins-friendly grilled chicken and baby spinach salad, tender baby spinach sliced chicken and Atkins sweet as honey mustard dressing. Or our Atkins-friendly classic club salad, tasty meats and cheeses covered in creamy ranch dressing. Or our zesty Mediterranean chicken salad, sprinkled with crumbled feta cheese. Every bite more succulent than the next. When it comes to fresh, who better than Subway?
Subway. Eat fresh.
I used to dream about owning my own home.
My dream was to build a ranch for my horse boarding business.
My wife and I dream about a cabin for our retirement years.
As a single person, I wasn't taken seriously until I went to Tyler Realty.
My agent at Tyler Realty listens to my needs.
We love our cabin.
Meet the dream catcher, Ellie Tyler and her staff. They are working to make your dream a reality. Specializing in custom-designed, handcrafted ornamental ironwork, Metal and Iron Artistry brings a new look to your home or garden. From home and garden decor to fences, railing, and gates, everything is custom-designed and individually handcrafted locally by Primo, owner and artisan of Metal and Iron Artistry. Primo guarantees your satisfaction. From simple to simply elegant, Metal and Iron Artistry is here to create your artistic vision. Call Primo today for your appointment and free estimate, 509-854-7299.
Hundreds of letters.
Shame on you, Dr. Phil.
Thousands of emails.
What were you thinking?
Viewers are telling me off. It's Debate Dr. Phil Day.
Stop saying you gotta.
I think you gotta balance. You gotta identify.
There is a book on grammar, grammatically correct.
And finally, where Phil gets all his answers.
When you choose the behavior, you choose the consequences.
When you choose the behavior, you choose the consequences.
Next, Dr. Phil.
Dr. Phil, Monday at 3 on KIMA.
Follow all your local teams throughout the state tournament.
Right here on KIMA.
Judging Amy, Tuesdays on CBS. It's all here.